Today, we're exploring what it's really like to live alone as we grow older. The challenges, the surprises, and the hidden joys. We'll cover 12 truths, along with simple tips to make life a little easier. Let's get started. 1. The house feels different at night. The first thing no one tells you is how different the house feels at night. When the sun goes down, the quiet grows deeper. Every creak of the floorboards, every tick of the clock seems louder. What once felt cozy can sometimes feel unsettling. But there are ways to make nights feel gentler. Soft background sounds, like a radio, calming music, or even a favorite TV show, can make the silence feel less heavy. Warm lighting, instead of harsh overhead lights, brings comfort. And for many, the company of a pet adds reassurance. Over time, the quiet can shift from a burden into a companion. But at first, the stillness is one of the biggest surprises. And here's the hidden truth. Learning to enjoy your own company at night can actually become one of the most peaceful parts of living alone. Here's a tip. Create a relaxing nighttime routine. A cup of tea, a favorite book, or a calming playlist can signal your body and your mind that you're safe and ready for rest. 2. Cooking for one feels different. The second thing you may notice is how cooking changes when it's just for you. Meals that once felt social can feel more like chores. Portions are too big. Leftovers pile up. And some nights, a bowl of cereal feels easier than a proper dinner. The way we feed ourselves affects how we feel day to day. Nourishing your body, even with a simple meal, becomes a way of saying, I matter. Over time, this turns dinner from a lonely task into an act of quiet celebration. Here's a tip. Treat meals as self-care. Cook in smaller batches, freeze portions, and make the table special. Use a nice plate or light a candle. Even inviting a friend for dinner once in a while can make cooking for one feel more rewarding. 3. Chores and repairs are all on you. Every chore, every little repair, there's no one else to share the load. That can feel overwhelming at times, especially when things break unexpectedly. Here's a tip. Break it down. Tackle chores on set days and keep a list of reliable helpers for bigger jobs. It also helps to keep basic tools handy, so small fixes don't turn into stressful projects. 4. The days can feel longer. Without a partner or family at home, the hours can stretch and sometimes drag. Days without structure can feel endless, even if nothing is wrong. What used to feel like a busy schedule can suddenly feel too quiet, leaving you wondering how to fill the time. Even small gaps in the day, like lunch or the early evening, it can feel heavier when there's no one else around. Here's a tip. Structure is the key. Plan small rituals, like a morning walk, a crossword in the afternoon, or tea before bed. Adding a weekly activity outside the home, like a class or group, breaks up the routine and keeps things lively. Over time, these little anchors give each day a comforting rhythm. 5. Health becomes more of a focus. When you live alone, your health suddenly feels more important because no one else is watching over you. Forgetting a pill or skipping a meal can have bigger consequences when you're on your own. Here's a tip. Use tools. A pill organizer, reminders on your phone, or even a wall calendar helps you stay consistent. Keeping regular doctor appointments on the same day each year or month makes it easier to stay on track. 6. Loneliness can sneak up on you. Loneliness doesn't always knock loudly. It slips in quietly, sometimes without notice. It may arrive on a holiday in the evening, or simply when you realize you haven't spoken to anyone all day. Even when you're busy, there can still be a quiet ache of wishing someone was there. Here's a tip. Build connection into your week. Volunteer, join a group, or schedule regular calls with loved ones. Even chatting with a neighbor or clerk at the store can brighten your mood more than you expect. 7. You discover new independence. One of the gifts of living alone is independence. You decide what to eat, when to rest, and how to spend your time. That freedom can feel liberating once you lean into it. It's a reminder that this stage of life still has room for choice and self-expression. Here's a tip. Use this freedom to explore hobbies you love, or try something new. Gardening, painting, writing, even puzzles bring joy and structure. And remember, it's never too late to pick up a new skill. 8. The little things matter more. The smallest joys, a blooming flower, a warm cup of tea, a favorite show, become treasures when life is quieter. These little moments carry more weight than you might expect. You may find yourself noticing beauty in places you used to overlook. Here's a tip. Notice them. Keep a gratitude journal or take a quick photo when something makes you smile. Over time, you'll create a collection of reminders that everyday life is full of blessings. 9. Safety takes more thought. When you're the only one at home, safety is on your shoulders. That can feel intimidating at first, but preparation brings confidence. Thinking ahead creates peace of mind, which makes daily life more relaxed. Here's a tip. Double-check locks. Keep emergency numbers by the phone, and consider a medical alert device. Even small habits, like wearing sturdy shoes indoors, can prevent accidents before they happen. 10. Technology becomes a lifeline. Technology can feel intimidating, but it's a powerful way to stay connected and supported. It's not about mastering everything. It's about finding the tools that truly make your life easier. Here's a tip. Start simple. Learn just 1 or 2 tools, like video calls or reminders on a smart speaker. Over time, adding one more tool when you're ready can expand your comfort and independence. 11. Learn resilience. Every challenge you face alone builds strength. Fixing problems on your own shows how capable you truly are. With each hurdle, you prove to yourself that you can keep going, no matter what comes your way. Here's a tip. Celebrate small victories. Write them down or share them with a friend. Looking back, you'll see just how resourceful and resilient you've become. 12. Solitude can be peaceful. Living alone doesn't always mean loneliness. Sometimes it means peace, a quiet morning, a favorite book, or just the freedom to be yourself. With the right balance, solitude becomes a gift instead of a burden. Here's a tip. Treat solitude as a chance to rest, reflect, and recharge. If you balance it with social time, the quiet becomes a comforting companion instead of an empty space. So there you have it. 12 things they don't always tell you about living alone later in life, and simple tips for making it easier. Yes, there are challenges, but there's also freedom, resilience, and quiet moments of joy. Living alone doesn't have to mean living without meaning. If you found this helpful, subscribe to Silver Seniors for more advice and encouragement. Until next time, take care of yourself.